Hey besties, we're about to be doing some boho knotless. We're gonna jump straight into it with what I'm using. I'm using the Rura pre-stretched hair. This is 48 inches. I believe I do have a 24-inch one, but that's just for extra because they only had like multiple of this one. This is in the color 1B30. Please listen because y'all be asking the same things that I be saying. And then I'm using human hair. This is micro link hair that I got off of Amazon. I'll link it in my storefront in my Linktree because I believe the one that I have right now they don't sell anymore, but this is in chocolate brown, or if you want to go on Amazon you could just look up micro link human hair and it'll pop up. As for braiding gel, this is the braiding gel I use. This one is really good. I prefer this over, I don't even remember the name of it, but I prefer this over the other one because this I don't sweat out. It doesn't feel like I'm putting pure oil on my hair. This holds my hair. So my hair is already blow dried. My plan was to do mid back length, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that. I might just see. But yeah. So we're gonna start by separating the hair. I cannot stress this enough. Please do this before you even start. You will thank me later because if not, it will take you forever. So separate the braiding hair and the human hair. Just do them in kind of equivalent pieces, maybe some smaller pieces for, you know, the pieces in front of your head. But for all my videos, I always show this chart because this is literally what I follow because I do the brick method every single time. But you know, all of our heads are differently. I might have some more braids than you, I might have some less. So we're definitely gonna start by doing exactly what they did, but we're gonna adapt as we go. And this method is mainly used so your braids don't come out bulky, you know, because each braid is laying in the part. But parting takes me so long, especially in the back, because I want to get it perfect. But with these braids, you want to start off, you know, just braiding your hair and then feed the hair in. I fed about 3 pieces depending on how it felt because some of the pieces were, you know, smaller than the others and I wanted the braid to be thicker. But after feeding in 2 of the braiding hair, I finally fed in the curly piece. And then I continued, and then if it needed more of the braiding hair, that's when I fed that in towards the end. But yeah, I found that clipping the hair up made it way easier to braid, so you're not trying to avoid the piece. You could just continue to braid. It makes it way, way easier. And for the curly pieces, it depended on what part of my head I was doing. So for the bottom half of my head, I added about 3 curly pieces just so that it could be full, but I braided it mainly towards the end. I braided it until I couldn't braid anymore just for it to be secure. And then as I got towards the more middle part of my head, I started adding 2, 3, 2, 3 of the curly pieces, just alternating because I didn't want my hair to be too bulky and just not that manageable. I don't know what it is, but whenever I get to this part of my head, this is when I just get so tired, y'all. Like I was like, I'm so close to being done, but I know I'm about to add like 2 more rows and that's about like 8 braids, so it's gonna take a while, but I was very relieved. And I was cutting some of the hair because it started to get way too long for my liking, so that's what I was doing there, but I was holding strong. To seal my boho braids, I always use a steamer. I've never dipped them in because I'm just too scared because of the curls, but here I am, I'm trying to shape my hair, and then I go in with a steamer and make sure that everything is sealed. Trim again, and then we put on some mousse. Literally the final step. I feel so relieved. But yeah, put a scarf on, and honey, we're going to bed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.